여기서 이렇게 만나는 것도 최초고.
이건 이 오솔길이 앞으로 대통로가 되길 바랍니다.
On December 12, the two Koreas verified their recent work to withdraw 11 border guard posts through on-site visit. As part of the September military accord aimed at reducing tensions and building trust, Seoul and Pyongyang agreed to demolish 11 guard posts each in the Demilitarized Zone, or DMZ, but later decided to disarm and keep one each for its historical value. Then how did the Korean DMZ come to be, and what is it exactly like? Let's find out with K-News Today for Korea Now. In the Armistice Agreement of 27 July 1953, the Korean DMZ was established as each side agreed to move their troops back 2 kilometers from the front line, creating a 4-kilometer wide buffer zone. The Military Demarcation Line, or MDL, goes through the center of the DMZ and indicates where the front was when the agreement was signed. The DMZ intersects but does not follow the 38th parallel north, which was the border before the Korean War. It crosses the parallel on an angle with the west end of the DMZ lying south of the parallel and the east end lying north of it. The DMZ, separating two countries that have technically remained at war since 1953, is 250 kilometers long, approximately 4 kilometers wide. Although the zone separating both sides is demilitarized, the border beyond that strip is one of the most heavily fortified borders in the world. That is why the Korean DMZ, despite its name, is known as the most heavily militarized one. As former U.S. President Bill Clinton called it, the scariest place on earth. Owing to this stalemate and genuine hostility between the North and South, large numbers of troops are stationed along both sides of the line, each side guarding against potential aggression from the other side, even 65 years after its establishment. Soldiers from both sides may patrol inside the DMZ, but they may not cross the MDL. However, sporadic outbreaks of violence along the DMZ have killed hundreds of soldiers from two Koreas and U.S. since 1953. Things have changed after a series of inter-Korean summits this year. On April 27, President Moon Jae-in and the North Korean leader Kim Jong-un agreed in their first summit to discontinue every hostile act between the two sides as part of an effort to formally end the Korean War and introduce a peace treaty. According to the joint statement named the Panmunjom Declaration, they also agreed to turn the heavily fortified DMZ into a genuine peace zone. On May 1st, the loudspeakers across the Korean border were dismantled, and both sides committed to ending the balloon campaigns as following steps. After the third summit between Moon and Kim in Pyongyang September 19, the Korea's defense ministers agreed to gradually remove all guard posts near the DMZ. Recently, they dismantled 11 guard posts in their individual country by demonstration. These used to be located within less than 1 kilometer of each other. Up to now, South Korea had about 80 guard posts standing, whereas North Korea around 160. In total, 12,000 soldiers have been deployed there while armed with heavy weapons, despite the DMZ ban on arms by the Armistice Agreement. According to military authorities, there have been more than 80 armed clashes between the North and South since 1953. The military agreement includes a series of confidence-building and conventional arms control measures, such as reconnecting of MDR crossing road, demining operations at Arrowhead Ridge, disarming the joint security area in the DMZ, and setting up air, ground, and maritime buffer zones to prevent accidental clashes. Will these measures be able to pave the way for the DMZ turning into a genuine peace zone? Please let me know with your comments below. Thank you for watching Korea Now, and like and subscribe for more.